had somebody ask me recently how I knew I was ready to join the Actors Equity Union, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. If you don't know, Actors Equity is the union that represents actors and stage managers in like musical theater and plays and Broadway. But also in our industry, there are people who are not a part of the union who work throughout this industry. There are non-union tours, regional gigs, regional theaters, cruise ships. There's a lot of work that you can do if you're not in the union. So when I first moved to New York City, I was non-union and I was going to every single audition I possibly could as a non-union actor, which meant I wasn't always being seen because the union is not required to see non-union people at their auditions, but sometimes I was. And it was a great way for me to like learn really quickly kind of the ropes and what was going on with these auditions, because I didn't have a BFA. I was just like a ballerina who dropped out of law school and moved to New York City. And eventually I got to do a lot of really great work as a non-union actor. I did a lot of regional gigs. I did a non-union tour. I did cruise ships. And after a while, I felt like I had done everything I could and would do as a non-union actor. You know, I thought to myself, for example, would I want to do another non-union national tour? And don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun on the tour that I did, but there were just challenges that were presented when you're not protected by a union, right? Would I want to do another non-union tour? Would I want to do another non-union gig at a regional theater? And at that point, I felt like, you know what? I think I have done everything that I want to do as a non-union actor, and I feel like I'm ready to audition for these union jobs. I am prepared and willing to work less in order to work a different quality of work and to have a different quality of protection that the union can give. It's a very personal decision, and it was something that I kind of just like knew one day. I was working my last non-union gig and I just kind of woke up and I was like, I think that this is gonna be like the last non-union gig I do. Not because anything was wrong, I just was like, I'm ready. I have milked the non-union experience for all that it's worth. If you are still like, I want to do a non-union tour, I want to do this, and this tour that are out right now and they're all non-union, then maybe being non-union a little longer is right for you. There's a lot of great opportunities there that you might miss out on if you are in the union. If you feel like you get a lot of work at a regional theater in your hometown and they hire you as non-union, maybe that's another great reason to stay non-union as well. But if you are okay with doing maybe working less, but having maybe a higher quality of protections that a union gives you, maybe that means you're ready to move into the union. It's a very personal decision and nobody can make it for you, but I think you will know in your heart when it's time. Let me know if you are thinking of joining the union, when you knew you wanted to join the union, or why you're not joining yet. I'm so curious.